You are now tuning into The Vibe with your boys podcast. Starring Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy. You dig?
I always say this, like about Pac and Biggie.
Yeah.
I always wonder if Pac was still alive, would he be? I mean, I know he would be big, but I wonder would he be as big as he is now because he died early.
If Pac was still alive, I feel like he'll be what Kendrick is.
You think so?
I know so. You got to think. Pac is like, I'm trying to see what I can put in the sense of Pac right now.
You got to think about everybody who was big from that era. Like, what are they doing now?
But see, the difference is what separated Pac from everybody else. And I'm big on Pac, bro. My dad, which is Zoboy, you feel me? He came here in high school, and that's was like who all he listened to, Pac and DMX growing up type shit. Pac, what people don't know, his music was big. But what really shot Pac up there was his interviews, bro. You know? Because if you just listen to Pac's music, of course, you know, with a blind ear, like, oh, this nigga cussing. And that's why I love The Art of Rage so much, bro. Because you listen to Pac's music and you know, snapping and fuck you, fuck this, you know, all these different tracks. And then, you feel me, once the little mode came, where it was like, Pac, you always down on your people. And then, even on the movie, All Eyes on Me, I really appreciated that because they showed the transition. Like, damn, y'all don't appreciate my music because y'all feel like I'm down on my people. So let me go ahead and flip the script. And then you come with, you feel me, dear mama, and keep your head up and all that shit. So it's like, he showed you the versatility. You feel me? And then he showed you the vitality. You need somebody like me, bro. These interviews and all this shit that he was doing, I feel like that's what led to his death. He was too big as far as a political presence, bro.
So in your opinion, you feel like he would be just as big as he is dead and alive?
Facts, because what you got to understand now is we're in a stage now of like, we tired. You feel me? Just as a people. As, you know, I don't down any race or one race or nothing, but just as black people, bro, we at a stage, all these riots and shit like that. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Pac would have been one of the ones at the forefront. How we seen all these artists. Remember when all the riots was going on and shit in the marches in LA and all that stuff? Right, and you seen Kendrick Lamar and they got the picture of Kendrick walking through and it was so powerful. You feel me? He didn't come out doing the whole social media thing he had on his mask. You seen Cole go down to Atlanta and march. You seen all these fucking basketball players, Jaylen Brown from the fucking Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
What he did, he came all the way down to Atlanta to march. Yeah. So how big it was for these new artists to do it. Imagine somebody like Pac doing that.
Who was already a leader.
With the music that he was putting out, with the interviews that he was doing. You get what I'm saying? Because you look at somebody like Drake, who said many times in an interview, like, yo, I don't do the whole social media thing, but understand, if you go look at my rap sheet and you go look at, you feel me, that paperwork, it shows that, yo, my mind is like, what can me and my team do to change this? Yeah. So you got the ones that lead by example, right? And then you got the vocal leaders, right? Yeah. Pac was both of those.
Everybody got their own roles.
Facts. And then Pac was like, you know, one of them generational talents, one of them LeBrons, one of them Brady's, right? That do both. You get what I'm saying?
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Introduce it. How familiar are you with the Colin Kaepernick situation?
Very.
Okay. What's your take on it? Because here's why I asked that is because a couple weeks ago,
I played quarterback too, so I really feel the type of way about this. But go ahead, I'm listening. Yes, sir.
A week ago, he came out on the podcast. He said that he felt like Colin Kaepernick left people out to dry, pretty much left people out to dry. He came out, he made a stance, but then he just backed away.
And listen, he's not wrong.
Exactly.
He's not wrong.
I agree too.
And I feel like when it comes to shit like that, not to sound cliche or anything, but like I be thinking about shit like Nipsey when he was like all money in.
Yeah.
You know, just imagine what our gross next. Literally, all money in, fam. That means like, don't say you got $100. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And you giving us 90 and then you cuffing 10 to run to the store. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if you all in on this fam, you started something that had the damn near the whole league. You had all these different players putting they livelihood, bro. Mm-hmm. This is how they feeding their family, fam. And they saying, fuck that, bro. I'm standing for something bigger, right? Mm-hmm. And then even Nike got behind you with that, right? You gotta deal with Nike, so it's like, okay, you're okay. You feel me? And yes, it was other players that, you know, went back to play and shit like that. Like
Kenny Stills.
Yeah, what's the safety?
Reed.
Eric Reed, there you go. You feel me? Like Colin still ain't having no job, but then the thing is, all these teams, you feel me? Like you said, they was ducking you. oh, NFL, I'm here. I'm showing you that I still got the talent, and we can go to the numbers. Bro, your numbers was declining.
Yeah, it was.
You get what I'm saying? But even with that being said, it's still a number of quarterbacks that you're still better than, right?
Yeah.
So you come to the pro day.
The numbers wasn't worth the distraction that he was going to bring.
Facts, right? And then also you got to remember, it's a business, fam. Exactly. So you got shareholders, you got stockholders, bro.
Now back out.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that was the thing with Cam Newton, too. A lot of people felt like he was distractions, and that's why it took so long for him to get picked up.
Or why he's released now.
Okay, then. And I felt, that's a whole nother topic. But you feel like I said, I be real locked in on it about the black quarterbacks and shit. I'm real big on it. But even with that situation, I did feel some type of way, because even when it did come down to it, and these teams finally like had to push their hand. You feel me? Their hand was a little forced, but it's like, fuck it. Let's give them a chance. And that time came. You were supposed to capitalize on that, bro. And you didn't.
Some people want to be like, well, you never know what he's doing behind the scenes. I don't feel like what he did, it started with, this is a behind the scenes movement.
Thank you.
If you're going to do it, do it.
That's facts. And you brought this shit face front.
Yeah.
You brought this in front of everybody,
You
fam.
have to be that guy.
This was all improvisation, bro. Yeah. You hear me? Like, just national anthem, you dropped on one knee. And it started.
Did it again.
And then it just crunk up. This wasn't something you started behind the scenes. This ain't something you talked to your teammates about. You get what I'm saying? Guys who you in the locker room with. And that's why it was a divide. You feel me?
People didn't even know what they were protesting for.
Facts.
Some people, initially, he came out because of, the injustices.
Facts.
People started changing the whole thing into him
disrespecting the flag, disrespecting the military.
He never came out and he initially did it, but he never came out and stand on it like, no, bro, this is what it is.
Facts. And that was the problem.
Yeah.
Personally, I really do.
It changed the whole concept of the movement.
That's real. And that's with anything, any type of relationship in life. In that situation is the relationship between him and the organization, right, of the 49ers in the football league, right? Because, of course, the national anthem that's big in the football league is soldiers. They have their whole giving back to the not the Marines, but the U.S. Corps, period, type shit. They have soldiers on the sidelines of every game, fam. So it's like, bro. And then after you went and had to talk with the couple soldiers that you say you had to talk with, and they get it. Okay, bring this to a more broader view, bro. This is not high school. This is not Pop Warner, bro. This is the biggest stage in football ever. It won't be no bigger stage higher than the NFL, bro.
Nah.
So it has to be more thought through. And I hope anybody else, right, that's ever thinking about making a move like that, you think it through.
And another thing, too, is like, you look at the Muhammad Ali's and you look at the Jim Browns, and you look at, they was linking up with the Martin Luther King. Even though Martin Luther King and, was in front, they was also behind closed doors working with the people. You push it in front of everybody.
No, that's facts.
You're Muhammad Ali. You're in front of everybody, hundreds of thousands of people.
Muhammad, not more so Martin, but more. There you go, Malcolm. Malcolm. And it's just I just like say that because there's a big difference between the two.
Yeah, of course,
right? Martin was more of a turner left cheek, and Malcolm was like more over there where I like to be at with the radicals. You get what I'm saying? I love it, bro, because he was the one, and he was the reason behind helping Muhammad. What you say? Convert.
Yeah.
From Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. And I do respect that. I do, because it goes way further than just the movies. I always love the movies. It has Will Smith. He does a great job, but it make you go do your research on people like that. He an icon, bro. And why? Because it goes deeper than his profession. You get what I'm saying? The interviews that he's done, this is a movement. And it's not a movement to become greater than life. It's a movement to help your people.
And it just happened to become...
Exactly.
Well, go ahead and introduce him, man.
Well, I mean, that right there, I mean, we ain't never started no interview like that, so I could just tell what it's going to be. That being said, it's your boy Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy. Welcome to another episode of Vibe with Your Boys podcast.
Say that.
If you haven't already noticed, we got a special guest with us. Cool, super cool, all that.
The slightest, I swear.
Most deaf, man, and long time coming.
Yes, sir.
Happy to finally get you down here, bro. Appreciate you coming through.
I'm thankful to be here, bro.
Love.
Yes,
and how's everything with you, man? How's your week been? Everything good with you?
It's good, bro. You feel me? We're on a high right now, Last night it was like one of them nights, a lot of energy, a lot of inspiration. So I'm excited,
2021 been treating you good? You dropped the project, a few singles.
Crazy, yeah. We've been working. The vision is coming now. It's coming.
Most deaf.
Yes, sir.
And so let's get into it. Let's start from the beginning. Where you from? You from Broward County?
Yes, sir. I'm from Broward County. I was born in
Broward.
I was born in Miami-Dade.
You born in Miami-Dade?
Yes,
okay.
sir. I lived there for a couple of years. My family's from there. You feel me? But my adolescent years, you know, I went to middle school, summer elementary school, high school. I grew up in Broward County. You feel me? Lauderdale, Manors, to be exact. You did what I'm saying? Fort Lauderdale, Florida. One of them ones.
Okay, and you mentioned also that you played football.
Oh yes, sir.
Okay, so like Pop Warner.
Yes, sir. Pop Warner. Yeah, I played for Broncos. You feel me? South Florida. I played for Western. I played for Lakes. High school, I went to DIIIGGGGGG High School 3 years, and then my senior year I transferred to Fort Lauderdale High School, and it was beautiful. You feel me? It was like the best of, you know, the both worlds. Like you over there with Dillard, which is on contrary from belief, from what everybody else sees. You get what I'm saying? Everybody think Dillard is ratchet school found. We are performing arts school.
School of Arts.
Yeah, exactly.
You hear me? Sports is like on the top tier. You know, and this is like not to knock nobody else, but it's like that campus really brought an experience. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of relationships that to this day starting to mean more than they ever did. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, then you get to Fort Lauderdale High School and it's like, what the fuck? In the best way. You feel me? I met a lot of people that I fuck with tough, a lot of energy, good energy, inspiration, and like real life hustlers and just artists in the finest sense from that school. So
Did you go on to play college football?
Yes, I went to Nichols College in Dudley, Mass. I was there for like a semester. And some shit happened, you feel me?
Okay.
And yeah, I came back home.
Was you like, so you talking about like Dillard being the school of the arts, like was you into the arts like while playing football? Because usually people in high school, they usually only focus on like one thing, like
So,
either I'm this or that.
Yeah. So there I was I played quarterback, you feel me? But I was more so the jock, you feel me, that knew everybody. To be able to get in the PA building at Dillard was like a huge thing. Like you had to know somebody. It's like the elites. You get what I'm saying? That's the quote unquote Illuminati of the school. Like you don't know what goes on in there. You just know that's the PA building until you can get in there. That's where the studio is, the dance rooms. That's where all the baddest bitches at. You feel me? And then of course as I got older, matured some more, about my junior year, I joined our SGA, the Student Government Association. And I was good at it. I became a parliamentarian. You feel me? The judge of the Supreme Court from downtown, he came out there. He gave me a gavel. Facts, he gave me a gavel and everything. So it was huge for me. But then it came like the whole, damn, dog, this is big. My senior year was supposed to be big here. But it was in my best interest to transfer.
And so you transferred to Fort Lauderdale?
Yes, sir.
How was that like? Would you say that was a successful transfer? Like it did you good?
Yeah, I transferred, and I wish I would have did it earlier, honestly. And it's hard to say that because the shit that I got from Dillard, like, dog, you can't get it from nowhere else, bro. Yeah. But it's like, you know, I had players over there, you feel me, and people over there, all these camps I used to go to, football camps and shit, the leaders of the school and stuff. This one player from there, Jabari Williams, he went to Fort Lauderdale. And I used to see this man at every camp, bro. He used to be like, bro, come out there, they gonna love you, bro. You gotta come. You feel me? Steady, like, And we had a coaching change. And like, at Dillard, it wasn't a great adjustment for me. So of course, it came to the damn, where I'm gonna go, you know? And of course, it was looked from other schools with the rule, like, yeah, man, come out here, da-da-da. And then I ended up choosing Fort Lauderdale. It was so crazy. We went out there over the summer. He met with my folks about like 2-3 hours type shit at the school. It was crazy. It felt like so professional, so legit. So that's why I chose. It felt like, damn, I'm a fuck priority. Like you did one of the ones. And y'all end up going there, and the shit that I experienced, the people I met there, crazy, bro.
So at that point, is it like NFL dreams, or you just doing it because you love it? You've been doing it?
Always like, you gotta understand, always like since a jit, the league. You feel me? And of course it's so cliche, you know, a little black boy in the hood. Oh, you good? You can run 30 yards down the field and catch a bomb? How old you is? You 11. Oh, he going to the league. You know? So but of course as I got older, like, bro, all the niggas in my hood, like I said, from a lot of the mountains and shit, R.I.P. Travis Ward, one of the greatest legends out of
the world.
Broward County, like you said, in the world, you did was from there. So it's like us seeing that shit became like larger than life. You get what I'm saying? Because that video just resurfacing.
Yeah.
He been viral to us. You feel me? As Jits, we going to Dillard St. Thomas game and he going crazy. You know, and people, and we hearing about it and what? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, man, listen, bro, we can turn this shit up. You get what I'm saying? You get older and now it's coming like Out of Pop Warner and you got the Chris Smith All-Star Classics and shit. You getting selected to play in that. So, you know, the dream becoming more and more vivid. You get what I'm saying? And of course, it was always there. Got
you. So then you go up to Boston. How was that experience? Like you said, Broward, Lauderdale Manors, you going up to Boston. I'm not sure which part of Boston you was at.
I was in Dudley, Mass. It was like, it's on the hill.
Away from the city.
Yeah, probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from the city type shit.
Okay, so how was that like changed for you, Broward kid, going up there? I mean, you said you only there
I got took serious though. Yeah, but that one semester was so fucking crazy, bro. It was one of the worst winters they ever had. And you know me, I'm from the crib, so I'm going up there. I probably got like 2 jackets on some real shit. I don't know what that.
Real jacket, like
come on, windbreaker. Yeah. I don't know what they expect, bro. Probably like 4 or 5 pair of jeans. Yeah. You did what I'm saying? Yeah. And no, I wasn't even into the rock star skinnies yet. You feel me? I ain't embraced it yet. But you know, just them regular shits, you know. Going to like creative and shit on Sunrise, you know, as a jit. You did, and it was like, damn, you get up here and it's a whole new. You did. It was crazy. I had to adjust to that college life as a college athlete. Your schedule really revolves around the sport. So I never, you know, how serious sleep was. When I was a jit in high school, bro, I used to stay up until like 2, 3 in the morning the night before my game, just watching highlights. I watched my film first, then I'm watching highlights of, I think it was RG3 and Johnny Manziel at this time. You feel me? At this time, it was RG3. I graduated 2014. So at this time, it was like around the time RG3 won a Heisman. You know, one sleeve on the leg, one sleeve. Shit crazy. And we were sponsored by Adidas too. So you know. You know. I was like, damn, you know, stand up. You get to college. Fam, take your ass to sleep, my boy. Because we ain't even in fall yet. We in spring. You got practice 2, 3 times a day. You got film session. You got to get up for weights. If you late.
That's your ass.
Come on. You hear me? Then after that, oh no, you can't go to sleep. Go ahead, go back and shower. Go get you some breakfast. You might as well have your bag, you feel me, your book bag with you. You study in there, right? And then from there, guess what? You going to class. You did what I'm saying? Your day finally over around like 7:30, 6 p.m. on a good day. That's like on the weekend.
So that was a big transition for you.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, bro. And because I never put too much on anything till then.
And then whatever happened, you have to leave, come back down to Broward. Was it like, damn?
But they knew. Or? They knew. When I was there, it was just like a real fucked up situation. You feel me? I'm adopted. You feel me? I was a ward of the state. Get what I'm saying? So it literally came down to my folks sending in some paperwork to prove legal guardianship, bro. You know, because I'm there on a partial scholarship. So, of course, my FAFSA and everything else covers the rest. You get what I'm saying? I'm still a minor. This is my freshman year. I'm still a minor in the government's eyes. You feel me? I'm not 21, so you need that legal guardianship paperwork that never got sent.
So it's just paperwork.
Facts. And you got to understand the type of bonds I built with them folks. Like, my folks, they waited too late to try to book my flight back home for spring break. Do you know what them flights look like? You're talking about 1,200 from there, from Massachusetts to Florida. And then I got to fly to Boston. You get what I'm saying? Back here, they know it's spring break time, so you know they waxing. A flight like Spirit gonna run you by a rack, 1,100. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, my boy P. Rich, shout out P. Rich. He's from Connecticut, Hartford. And he Jamaican. So, you know, I spent the spring break there. He just took me home. Ain't call his mom, no axe. I'm like, fam, you finna have me? Yeah, we drove. Yeah, we drove back down. He didn't even have his own whip. It was a female that he knew. You feel me? He plugged in. They lived close. And she scooped us. And the relationships I built there off of that semester, it was like everything wrong that can go wrong. But I got championed. That was the first time somebody ever took me serious in my art. And you feel me, with this music shit. That whole spring break, they had like a 3-story crib. When you walk in, you're on the second floor. Downstairs, he had like 2 rooms down there, which would be the basement to us. Fam, that's a whole nother part of the house to them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I was there, and one of his rooms, it was like a green room, all green, on some weird shit. We went to East Hartford. We on their campus going to the studio. You get what I'm saying? And that's where we like playing beats. This was when like, I think if you reading this, It's Too Late came out. That's what the Jungle is on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that came out. So just imagine you riding through Connecticut. Everything rural as fuck. You used to be in from the city. You get what I'm saying? But now you had to adjust to their time, and you getting everything, whatever time they getting, that's when you getting it, because this is what you surrounded by, you know? But I'm at their basketball games. It's not like Florida. So when they have a high school game, it's packed out, and they going crazy. Like, that shit was amazing. It was amazing.
All right, and then so when you had to leave, coming back down to Broward, did you know what you wanted to get into? Did you just give up the football dream, or what was that mindset looking like?
When I came back home to Broward, I was like, bro, I was fucked up. When I'm locked in on some shit, I always felt like, no funny shit, like, dog, something gonna go. To this very day, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? But now I know what it is, you know? But at that time, it's like so much shit you're going through in your life. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, something. I don't give a fuck what it is. Something gonna go. You hear me? And at that time, niggas was like, fam, I don't even got to be the richest nigga. I just got to be having that shit. You get what I'm saying? I got to have emotion, like, to the point, fam, I got a big family. The word they need it, they can step down to me like, hey, cool, I'm sorry. Don't explain shit. Go, you feel me? And it was football for me, bro. So when that happened and I came home and I'm calling my school, and I'm like, yo, if I get this paperwork turned in, whoop-de-whoop, I can come back. And, you know, it's a private school. They like, oh, no, you got to get this covered first and then this. And it's like, dog, I ain't talked to none of the homies. You feel me? I had a girlfriend and, like, life was fucked up. You feel me? I was homeless. She was sneaking me in every night in her crib. And I put this on my soul. I swear her people knew she was sneaking me in, bro. Like, they know better. You hear me? But it was the wildest shit ever. Like, I had my little iPhone 4. That's how broke niggas was at the time. We talking about 2015, fam. I got an iPhone 4. My shit broke. We did. So, fam, up under the bed. Her mom in there talking to her. I done fell asleep under the bed.
Under the bed.
Fam, I done put the timer on. I'm up under that bitch for like 2 hours. I know she know I was up under there. I done had to hide in her shower. I done had to hide in the closet.
So the mom in her room talking to her for 2 hours.
Nowhere else to go.
Come on, bro. You feel me? So I'm like, dog, you serious? It's been times I'm hiding on the side of the dumpster in the backyard and the fucking motion like, come on. So the dad like, what the fuck going on over there? Why that's coming on? Yeah. And he looking, it's nothing. So, and he white. You feel me? She was Asian. And he was on some shit like, damn, it must have just been a dog. I'm realizing like, bro, this is a movie, bro. But if I get caught, I'm going to jail. Yeah. What the fuck?
At that point, are you feeling like through all that, it's like somebody like watching over you with a God or somebody like
facts? It was bigger than life because you gotta understand. And all my happiness was in her, fam. Because like I said, I came home, I ain't had nowhere to stay. You get what I'm saying? And of course, once it's all over and done, and you done persevered through that. Right? And you go to talk about it with family members. They're like, why you ain't call me?
Yeah, of course.
You know, you could have stayed. Come on. Why you ain't check up on me? You would have knew. I was a jit at the time. You feel me? Why you ain't check up on me? You feel me? But fam, every day. And like the summertime when they left, of course it got easier, right? But her aunt would come every day and spend hours at the crib with her. So I'm shaking it. I'm going to play ball with my homies and some shit until the day break. And her aunt go home, then she come in and scoop me from wherever I'm at. Shit crazy, bro. Shouts out to her, bro.
Y'all still for each other now?
Nah, not in the sense that you think we would. But that shit pop, she one of them ones, regardless of where I'm at in life. Hoping, you feel me, praying whoever I'm fucking with at the time, if I'm fucking with somebody when this shit get to where I need to be, they got to understand, like, yo, I got to get this to her. Yeah. Got to. Because without that, come on. You feel me?
Can't forget. And doubling back again.
Yes, sir.
The music. Where did the love for the music start? Was that, you said you started taking it like a bit serious in college, but where it started from?
So, like, right, when I was in elementary school. I went to Lauderdale Manors.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a magnet program for English to go to Norfolk Elementary, right? Which is off of Broward and shit, right? I went there. I was in a magnet program for English. I was real good at writing and shit, right? Middle school come. First of all, I was like a great student, bro. You feel me? Like a little L7, don't care. Like the picture I posted on Twitter and shit for my B-Day and shit, I cropped it, but it's like a picture of me and the school principal shaking hands. I had on a suit. Fam, this is like to get the, you know, the honorary shit, like that. You know what I'm saying? And then 4th grade happened, and I found out girls wasn't nasty no more. Like I found out they didn't have cooties, bro. Like, you know, stay away from me. Now it's like, you know, that summer, and I'm like, oh shit, I done kissed the girl. Oh shit, I done felt some ass. What? You know, this is legit. You know, it's innocence, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck? Why I feel like this? I like this. So, you know, mine start veering other places other than school. Girls ain't asking no more. I need to be around them. So you start to fall up under what they doing. I started fighting so much. And that's when I really got into it. And partway was like, nah, we good. You can't come here. I went to Arthur Ashe. And on contrary, it was a lot of fights. Niggas fought a lot. But it was a great school, though. You feel me? Some of the teachers there, so dedicated. Miss Ingram, shots out there. I think she went to like Clemson. She was a track star. So, you know, she swole at the school, big ass calves. Miss Davis. Like, these are some of the women that I remember off the top of my head that was like great teachers. You get what I'm saying? And then you fast forward to high school. Now, this whole time, I'm always good at English. I'm always writing. For Christmas, my people getting me books and shit. But like my siblings getting like, you know, MP3s. I'll never forget. I got a book, The Series of Unfortunate Events, right? And it was like the night before Christmas. You know, everybody get to open up a gift. Man, motherfuckers opening up PSPs. Motherfuckers opening up, you feel me, little nanos and shit.
Get a book.
Bitch, I opened my shit as a book. I was sick as fuck. I'm sick. I'm hot.
Put the fake smile on, or they could tell you was hot.
Hell no, but I always got in trouble. I was real talkative as a jit. You feel me? And it wasn't even no rude shit. It was like the teacher say something. If I feel like she wrong, I'm gonna tell her.
Okay.
Type shit. But like, nigga, this not your class. You feel me? So I'm sick. I'm like, I say, man, I can open up another one like that. But you know, I said it with a little attitude, a little sass and shit. My auntie looked at me like, I walked off, went to my room, everybody playing with their shit, you know. Bitch, I just climbed in my bed. We had bunk beds. I'm a jit. I'm on the top. Bitch, I just go to reading a book. That shit was my favorite book, bro, for like 6-7 years. I lost that shit. It was a hardcover. I lost it, and I got another one from Barnes & Nobles off of fucking University. You know, so it just stayed there, the writing. So now we get to high school, you know. Well, middle school, I'm walking home. You feel me? So, you know, we had, this is the stage when we had the cell phones, but we jits, a lot of people phone not on. If your phone on, you one of them pretty ass girls that's always in the house, and you know you a daddy's girl, your daddy, you know, one of them bold niggas that be niggas to know better, or you like one of them young niggas who mama having it, right? Who everybody know your mama type shit, so she good. If not, then you a regular jit. You get what I'm saying? Like me, I'm always fighting. I got me a little phone. We using Bluetooth to send songs and send the Kimbo Slice videos. This when Kimbo was big. The backyard fights, you feel me? So, fam, I'm listening to music every day. I'm walking home. You get what I'm saying? But you got to the point where, like, if I'm not with my niggas, I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is going on? You get what I'm saying? And then I really got more into football. Calvin Ridley. Him, Riley, my nigga Tommy, it was a bunch of us. They went to Arthur Ashe with me, bro. All us played on the flag football team together. You get what I'm saying? That's how crazy life was, bro. And Mr. Johnson, shouts out that man. That was our coach. I think he was like the English teacher there or some shit. You feel me? Or the math teacher, one of the two. I don't remember. But he was our coach. You feel me? Shouts out that man. And that's how like we got close. And then them boys used to come out to the games. They from Lincoln Park. You feel me? So, you know, just that relationship. So, you know, as you get older, more mature, you like, bitch, this shit can really do something for me. You get what I'm saying? But of course, bitch, you think you nice till you get around these niggas. As young niggas, this nigga been had sauce. You know? So, like I said, walking home, you listening to music, it got to the point where like I started writing songs or writing remixes to these songs. Like these niggas gonna give me a verse. And then, you know, we didn't have the technology we had today to find the instrumental.
Yeah.
So you listening to the song and you like, you know how hard it is to focus, to rap your own shit over they words? You get what I'm saying? So that's where the love started, bro. And then you get to high school, my folks probably came to like 1 game, 2 games, this shit. So win, lose, or draw, or wait until my teammates go home type shit. Because I'm too embarrassed to start walking home, bro, after our game. And all they families there picking them up in their whips. Or you got my niggas, them boys, you know, all them jumping in the car. They carpooling back to Parkway or some shit. Bitch, I got to walk home over the bridge. You feel me? If you from Broward, you know what bridge I'm talking about. That go from Dillard to Lauderdale Mountains to Sunland. You got to walk over the I-95. You feel me? Imagine walking over that shit, fam. 10, 11 o'clock. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What?
No phone.
Come on, fam. Got the phone, no service.
No service.
And then that don't even matter because if they cared, they would have spent the block. You feel me? They would have drove to the school. Bitch, I go to Dillard. That's the biggest high school in this fucking area right here. You feel me? Because, you know, St. Thomas is a little more south type shit. But right here, come on now. Stop playing. You know what happened. This is the Mecca. You feel me? This is a neighborhood school, so everybody there. You did. So I walk home, all this shit going through my mind. I got the music. And, you know, I disconnected from life. And that's what I...
Who was you listening to at that point?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Everybody was listening to Wayne, bro.
Most deaf.
Everybody. And then that summer of like my sophomore year, I think, going into junior year, I was cutting grass and shit. And my niggas vibing. I'm cutting grass over the summer. Dying, kid. I'm in Melrose. There's no trees. Hot as fuck. Listening to Drake. This is when Drake dropped. Fam, listening to love songs like The Real Her and shit.
Yeah.
Pushing the lawnmower in like 90-degree heat, fam. I'm blacker than a bitch. Sweating. My niggas driving by laughing and shit. They parked in front of the yard. I ain't even see them. I'm vibing hard. So that's where the emotion came. You know, Wayne came and he gave me that aggression and like, it was cool to tweak. It was cool to be different. You know, The Rebirth was like a big, big album to me. That's probably one of my favorites, right? If not my most, you feel me? And then Drake came.
That's the album when he started going heavy, like skateboard and all that. Yeah.
That's the one on the front. He had on fucking Vans, I think, with the cheetah pants and shit.
Was that what was on that album? Was it
She's on Fire?
Yeah, okay.
That song and Knockout with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. When I heard that, I say, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That did
the
I
ice
have
cream paint job, all that's cool, but bro,
did it have
what?
Mirror on the Wall on that too?
Oh, don't make me lie.
Yeah.
Don't make me lie. Matter of fact, Mirror on the Wall, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because Rebirth was more of like an alternative.
I know.
You know, that was like that alternative Wayne, like
yeah.
that, like that rap pop shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that's what the birth of like.
Had Drop the World.
Thank you. There you go. Yeah,
that's
see,
what I was thinking about. Drop
all
the
that
World.
exactly, all that mad aggressive. Drop the World. That's with Eminem.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
But that
one
was
of
like,
my favorite songs.
yes, sir. That's with that very alternative, aggressive Wayne. And I feel like that energy is what really came back to push Lollipop, even though, you know, that came from Kanye and all that shit, the auto-tune. But it's like, I really look at that project as like the door that opened for so much more shit, you know? And a lot of artists, I can name them. You get what I'm saying? But without shit like that, we wouldn't have a Thug. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, I was definitely listening to Wayne and just listening to the fucking shit this nigga used to say. Like, he gonna make you go back and get the dictionary. Like, fuck all
metaphors,
these. Come on, bro, metaphors.
Quadruple entendres.
People still catching them to this day from old songs.
My niggas that's gonna watch this shit, my brother Jose, Anthony Lee, you feel me? It was these two niggas named Ert and Peabody. You nigga, Olin Salters, Brenton. I forgot my nigga Brenton last name, dog, but his nickname was Peabody. He was nice as fuck. These niggas was like Wayne stans in high school. So just imagine school start, first day of school, these niggas coming to school in truck fit. Like, I swear to God, bro, Dillard, bro, we could have had a movie out there, fam. And you can pick any group of kids to be the main fucking characters. But like, these boys used to get ridiculed for how hard they went about Wayne. And I admired it, I ain't gonna lie. You know? And the shit was so crazy. Like, them niggas down there cared about Wayne more than football. Like, we in practice, these niggas, man, nigga, fuck this, nigga.
Wayne was big for a while.
You know, like, come on, bro. And it's like, man, fuck these niggas, bitch. Man, you heard what Wayne said, and they walking through school like, man, that nigga said, nigga, what the fuck? They, you feel me? High schoolers tweaking like that. I'm like, damn, just to have that type of admiration. You know, that type of love. If you got that love, you don't even need to be rich, fam. Because everything else will take care of itself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, bro, definitely Wayne.
Speaking of that, as I got older, Lil Wayne I forgot what song it was, but he had a verse.
Yeah.
That man said, "You better wear a latex because you don't want to get that
latex
saying that I'm latex." Mm-hmm. And as a
what song was that? That fucked everybody up.
Bro,
that fucked everybody up.
I'm like, bro, I know the man didn't just say that, bro.
Yeah.
Sick.
Wayne's, damn, it's so many.
Yeah, man.
Like your favorite Wayne bar.
And then when it comes down to it, he wasn't even writing.
That's the worst part.
He wasn't even writing.
Damn, what is that? No, you ain't gotta worry about it. Yeah. Backed up by a bunch of G-ass niggas, and I just bought your girlfriend some knee pads, nigga. What is that? That's the Rolling in the Deep song, right? The Adele Rolling in the Deep. When he jumped on that shit. The freestyle, he jumped on that.
Was on one of the dedications?
I can spit the whole thing. That was on No Ceilings, right?
No, one of the mixtape. Yeah, I think
on
it was
No Ceilings.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot how the shit started, but it was that, and that Dana texted me and said she want to see me, and sent a picture of her in the mirror.
Yeah.
No clothes on, of course. She want that dope dick. Hello world, I'm the dope dealer. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Just to come in like that. And you don't know how the fuck these people gonna take it, but it's like, bro, Wayne just gave you that braggadocious, like, I am, you know, the Alpha and Omega. Mm-hmm. Like, if you don't like me, then chances is your life already fucked up and you just need something to hate about.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like, dog, when you see a nigga step like that with that type of energy, because you got to remember, Wayne also had a lot of haters, but you didn't even hear the haters because, nigga, he had the whole game in a chokehold. Whoever dropped something that was big in they ice cream paint job, remember when that came out? And it was like, holy fuck, this shit is huge. Yeah. What he did? This nigga jumped on it. Yeah. And it wasn't even bruh's song no more.
Yeah.
For my homecoming game in the league, we came out the Lil Wayne ice cream paint job instead of bruh's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on a mixtape.
You know, so to do that.
Is Wayne, you would say, like the GOAT to you, or one of the GOATs to you, or?
Artistically, yes, but it's just certain shit that I don't stand by. You get what I'm saying? I just had this conversation. It was like, Wayne did an interview, you know, the Black Lives Matter and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'll be green as fuck to tell y'all boys like it didn't affect me. Because I take everything personal.
Do you feel like, because Wayne goes by this thing of like, he doesn't pay attention to certain stuff. Like, he only goes by the stuff that happens in his life. You feel me?
So listen to me.
Despite what goes on in the world, do you buy that, or you like, nah?
No. Mm-hmm. I don't. And I would never understand where he's at because he touching shit. He done did shit in his life I may not ever get the chance to do. Yeah. You feel me? God willing. Hopefully one day, maybe. Mm-hmm. Right? But in that same breath, fam, you wouldn't be where you are. I don't give a fuck what you say about your white fans do this so you don't see this and see that, fam. Get the fuck out of here. Stop, bro. Because when you got them tracks like God Bless America. Yeah. And so God, I ain't see not one white person in that video. You was in the slums. You hear me? You was in the hood with straight black people. When you was a jit and you was with the hot boys when it wasn't cool to support y'all, it was black people behind y'all, fam. Yeah. You wouldn't be where you are today without the Olin Salters. You hear me? Without the Irks and Peabodys. Them two black boys that's in school and that don't give a fuck about nobody else and they repping you. Everything you drop, they own it. You dropping clothes, truck fit. We in Nike and shit because it's cool. They said fuck that and they going to buy truck fit, fam. Mm-hmm. So you shitted on them. That's what affected me for you to sit up here and say, oh, that don't affect you. But then when your ass was on your deathbed at one point in time off of drugs that you did yourself that ain't nobody force on you, you asking us to pray for you. You get what I'm saying? And sending out all these mass texts and all this shit on social media asking, oh, y'all keep weighing in y'all prayers, da-da-da. And then you overcome that and it's like, fuck y'all. And then my last straw was he did an interview and they asked him about Green Ranger, right? Which is, to us, be real. Right now, who is the big three?
The big three in like
rapping.
Rapping? I mean,
our era.
You gotta put
don't
Drake,
tell me Jay-Z.
You gotta put Drake, Kendrick, and Cole.
Kendrick.
Drake, who and who?
Drake, Kendrick, and Cole.
Who was on Green Ranger? It was Cole, fam. That's crazy. I don't know if y'all remember that or not, but fam, that's one song I can honestly say that was one of the first songs Wayne got washed on. You feel me? When this shit dropped, I was like 16 trying to get some head from a mix thing. Big dreams. Say goodbye to Rip James, nigga got a job. Have a little worst feel was getting robbed for my last $50 that I had left over. $5 popped the nigga in his left shoulder. Minimum wage. 5.15, 13s on the whip, kept my shit clean. Actually, that was my mama's shit. But I'm riding around town on my Obama shit, middle class, my ass just to get a tank of gas. Had to run the guns up the street to pawn the shit. Come on. Tall white tees, can't believe we used to wear those. White folks looking at us like we widows. You hear me? Cold, bro. That was one of the first songs you got washed on, and then they asking you about this shit. And he like, I did a song with who? They asking Wayne. Like, I did a song with who? J. Cole. And you acting like you don't remember that, fam? And this was a recent song. This one that had done recently dropped, bro.
All right, but you just mentioned something. You just mentioned that he has been doing a lot of, drugs.
Facts.
Is it possible that he probably don't remember he had a song with Cole?
Fam, that interview wasn't even a year. And I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Let me say this. Let me say this though. And I agree with like damn near everything you said about Wayne.
Okay, yep.
But when it comes to like I don't know if you remember like when Kodak had this issue with Wayne.
Yeah.
And Wayne said he didn't know who Kodak was, and Kodak said, "How you don't know who I am? Nicki Minaj know who I am."
Facts.
And then, but then people kept asking Wayne about different new artists. I forgot who they asked Wayne about. He said, "Is that a music group?"
Yeah. No, listen, and I remember that.
Like, he didn't know, but not until like recently, like the last year and a half, you see Wayne working with like a lot of newer artists.
And that's real, but understand this. That's a whole different thing. Wayne never did a fucking song with Kodak.
Yeah.
Wayne did a fucking song with J. Cole, and you want to tell me you don't remember doing this song, bro?
No, but I agree with you. But what if, because nowadays you could just send a track. You don't have to be in the studio with the person. What if a man sends a track to J. Cole?
It's dropping on your project. It wasn't on Cole's project. It's on your shit. Yeah. You gonna tell me you don't know the track listing of your shit? I guarantee you right now, if you sit Wayne down and you ask him about the first 2 albums this nigga dropped, he can name it back to back. He can name this song and that song. It might take him a minute to think about it, but I done watched interviews that he had with 2 Chainz, and they talking about how they was gonna cry because of this experience and that experience from years and years and years back. So you get what I'm saying? So it wasn't even on no damn nigga fuck your short-term memory loss. It was like more songs from damn fam. Cause on this song I really felt like you got washed. You get what I'm saying? Every dog has his day. But Cole one of them ones, and you gonna sit up and act like you ain't know Cole?
Yeah, don't front on him just because he watched the type of thing. Yeah.
And that's why I can understand why Thug felt the way he felt. I don't know if y'all watched $1 million worth of game. Thug was like, nigga, I went to shake your hand, and Wayne was like on some the fuck, like some whatever. Even with Drake, like, nigga, I was in there recording, and Wayne walked past like I wasn't even there, nigga. Mm-hmm. And a little while later, what happened? Wayne signed him.
Wayne didn't like Drake when
Jazz okay then, so do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. So yeah, bro, that's the only reason I say what I say. But yes, he is the GOAT, musically, artistically. But I have been able to separate the two.
Got to separate the two sometimes.